Oh man, we doing things a little bit different tonight, people. What's going on, y'all? Make sure y'all come in, hit that like button. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. We ain't gonna be doing no drinking right now. We're gonna be on here for maybe an hour, hour and a half, but I couldn't do a recap off the first episode. So I'm gonna do it live with y'all. I couldn't do it. It's too many names. I'm not accustomed to all this prehistoric stuff. But it's actually I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. This was a well put together show. I said, damn, I've been missing out on Game of Thrones. I'm definitely not going back to watch it, but we're gonna start fresh here with House of Dragons. And I said, damn, HBO, this is what y'all been on? Okay. Okay, I'm rocking with this. So I got a couple of I didn't get no screenshots or anything. I did get some screen recording. I ain't cut them up, so there ain't gonna be no audio on it. I think I might start doing recaps this way, but we need to get introduced to the characters. So that's one reason I couldn't do a recap, because my recaps are usually about 20-25 minutes long. We got a lot of characters on here. We got a lot of stuff that we got to go over. Now there are Easter eggs relating back to Game of Thrones, but like I said, I never watched Game of Thrones, but since this is 175 years before what's your name? I forgot what Targaryen it was, but it's basically 175 years, 200 years before then. It's like a new show to us. But we can go ahead and jump on in this. I'm OJ. This is the breakdown, the recap, the review, whatever you want. A hood Negro's perspective of the show. House of the Dragon, episode 1. Got a little bit of Chick-fil-A here. I usually don't eat fast food during the week. Since it's my birthday, I said, fuck it. Let's do it. Welcome to the Game of Thrones fan base. Hey, let's be real. Who all watched this episode? Because I'm not going to lie to you. From what I've seen, I give it an 8. I give it an 8 just off the start. Daemon, that sounds like it's gonna be my boy right there. Daemon, that sounds like somebody I can rock with in there. So I got the family tree. I got a couple of websites that broke it down a little bit. I'm probably gonna do individual character descriptions. I mean, I'm gonna read it, read what they are and let y'all know what they are. Thank you for that, Kendall. But I said, man, they did a fairly good job with this. Let me see what we got here. So here are the characters and how they are related. So before we even get into the little recap, because I can recap this, I can give you the whole rundown in maybe a minute, 2 minutes, but we got to go in depth. All right, so let me see something. It'll probably be better if I just screenshot this and then make it its own thing. Let me see something. Yeah, Kitty, that's what I'm saying. For anyone that doesn't understand, the House of Dragons is a prequel to Game of Thrones. So this is years and years, centuries before Game of Thrones. So you can jump in and watch this and it will be its own show. They do make references, but you don't need to know about none of that until you go watch Game of Thrones. And you're like, oh, that's what they were talking about. As of right now, you don't need to know none of that. So that's why I said, yeah, we definitely going to do this on my channel. Jason said Daemon is a rock star. He's in his A. Daemon is supposed to be king. Daemon is supposed to be king. Just like we got the queen who wasn't, Daemon's going to be the king who wasn't. Let me get this screenshot for you so I can blow this up, and we'll start going over the characters individually, and we'll show the little family tree, because I wouldn't have been able to tell you guys who everyone was while it was going on, who they related, how they, that would have been a whole video. So before we get into it, I'm OJ. This is the recap, review, breakdown, whatever you want to call it, from a black man's perspective of House of Dragons. If you're new to the channel, We don't care about what you talk about as long as you're respectful in the chat. This is about, you know what I'm saying? So help me out. If I can't pronounce the names, because this is some of them I looked at, I said, yeah, it's going to be a tough one. So that's why you don't see no drink in my hand. I got to be focused until I can memorize these names. But if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, support the channel, Cash App. Hold on, wait for it. It's at the bottom of the screen, MOEDOTJ. All right, so here we go. Pictures, screenshots. Now, when the show first starts off, we see grandfather. Grandfather is Jaharis, something like that. You don't need to know much about him because he ain't here no more. Unless they bring him back, you know what I'm saying, and tell us something about him later on. As of right now, we don't know him. We don't need to know him. It's Erica. Oh, yeah, I'm here for your reviews. All right. The game is dope. Must watch. Yeah, Mouse, I'll watch it, but I don't like going back to watch shows. Now, if it was maybe a season 1, all right, cool. But they did a whole series, and I just don't have time to go back and binge watch Game of Thrones. This one was already iffy because they got dragons. I don't really do that superhero stuff, but they got dragons in here. So I'm like, we're going to see. So let's jump into it. We got King Jaehaerys. I think that's how they say it, Jaehaerys. He was the king. This is grandfather. So when the episode first starts, we see grandfather. And we like, okay, what they got going on here? And they're basically trying to come up with who's going to be next in line to be the king. And the reason that's so important is because you don't know who's going to be king. There could potentially be wars. People from the outside could be trying to get in, take the throne. But at least if you have, the succession of who's going to be next in line, we're good. If I die, boom, this person's going to be the king next. So King Viserys here, he becomes the king. He had a sister, but she didn't get it because the history is we got to have a man sitting on the throne. So since that happened, that's why they call his sister the queen to never be, because they wasn't going to put her, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't going to put her as the queen, not at this point. So King Viserys, he's in charge. That's king here. This is his brother Daemon, who seems like he's going to be my favorite character. Now, he's supposed to be next in line to become the king because King Viserys, he only has a daughter. His daughter is Rhaenyra. Right here, same thing. He doesn't have a boy, so the next person would be his brother Daemon, unless he has a boy. And his wife is actually pregnant right now. And they're trying to have a boy, so he could be the king. Of course, Daemon wants to be king. Daemon is basically, if you think about it, this right here, to dumb it down, I won't say to dumb it down, but to make it easier to understand, it's basically like Simba. These two brothers, you got King Versa and you got Daemon, his brother, Mufasa and Scar, and then they were supposed to have a son to be the king next. But if not, that means Scar would take over. And Daemon is basically Scar. He acts the same way. He wilding out. We're going to get into Daemon also. Yeah, the homie, it's a new series. Just came out last night. It is the prequel to Game of Thrones. So Daemon is like Scar. So whenever you see Daemon, just think Scar. He's trying to get at his brother Versa. King, my bad. Now, Daemon does have a little mistress. She be working out in the whorehouses and stuff. She can get them girls. We're going to go on that storyline. Then we got Rhaenyra. Rhaenyra is his daughter. She be out here doing her thing, but she ain't got no power. She's upset with her father because everything we just talked about, the king wanting to have a son to you know what I'm saying, to have someone next in line to take over the lineage. So she always felt like her dad, the king, wasn't showing her no love. Yeah, the homie, I watched the whole episode. I'm just going over the characters so we get, you know, saying for the people that didn't watch it, or because you got to actually pay attention to this, because it isn't just straight action. You got the court, you got the higher court, basically the council, where they're talking over what's going to happen, what's next. That leads us into Otto. Otto Hightower is king versus right hand man. This is what Daemon wants to be. If I can't at least be next in line for king, let me be your right hand man. But that's Otto Hightower, and he has a daughter named Alicent who is best friends with Rhaenyra. See, these two are best friends. Otto and King, I won't say they best friends, but that's his right hand man, his trusted righty. Now we haven't got into these two over here, Aegon and Daenerys. I gotta hear him pronouncing that. We haven't seen them two yet, but we do see Sir Criston. Sir Criston, he a bad motherfucker too. He bad too. He actually whooped on Daemon. We're gonna talk about that. Then you got Lord Corlys and his wife. Now he's in there, he's chilling. If you watch him, he's the only black guy. They got some black kids on here too. They got blonde hair, but he's cool. Very close friend. He's in the court also, so he helps make decisions. But that's kind of an overview of who the characters are. I mean, I'll go more into their description. I'll probably do individuals for them. Alicent, I think Alicent might be a little older than Rhaenyra. I think she might be a little older, but then again, you got to remember this is what 101 AC. So this is way back. It's a little bit different. Times are different back there. And if you heard anything about Game of Thrones, there's some nasty going on, but that's what they were doing back there. Yeah, this I wouldn't really call this a family tree. I mean, it is a little bit, but it's just showing the main characters that we have right now. But just so you can understand, if you haven't watched the show, I'm just trying to give it to you, pause, as easy as possible for you to understand. Because I got some footage. Because we're gonna go straight down this time. We're gonna go in order to do the recap. I just wanted to bring up the characters so you can understand who they were when we're talking about them and what their importance is. So let me see something. So in the beginning, remember I telling you, grandfather was up there and they had to come on a vote to get King versus for him to become the king. You know what I'm saying? At first, they bring in everybody, and everyone has to basically pledge their allegiance to, you know, say, hey, I'll be here to protect everybody, and you know, saying do stuff like that. But right here, they didn't want to have a woman. And since the king's sister was older than him, she was supposed to be, but they didn't pick her and they picked him. Thank you, Tamika. So it had everyone coming out. Who's next in line? Who's going to be the king? Had a little ceremony and everything. And then right after that, we picked King Versa to be the king. Versi, my bad, Versi. We see Rhaenyra riding in on Cyrix. Cyrix is the dragon. He riding in. I said, man, where are we going with this? Because this is the second scene. Second scene, we seen a straight dragon. I said, oh man, here we go. But they just flying in over the place. Now, y'all can pretty much say we watching the show because I got, I did a little screen recording. Now, watch how they treating the dragons. You got the handlers of the dragon. Now they come out, but you got to respect it though. The dragon respects you, but you got to respect the dragon. Now, Rhaenyra was on the back of here, and you see this guy, he's the actual handler. So they telling the dragon, go on into the little cave, the little dungeon or whatever. I thought it was cool. And this is where we actually meet Alicent here. So Rhaenyra was flying on here and she comes in. She's the king's daughter. She does whatever the hell she wants. They got the most dragons. I think they said they had 10 dragons. No one can compete with them when it comes to dragons. Let's just be real. Somebody might have 1 or 2 dragons in their little kingdom, but over here they got either 7 or 10. One of them. Just know it's a lot. Now you see Rhaenyra sitting down with her mom. Now I don't remember her mom's name. Why? Because she died anyway. So we don't really need to remember her name per se. I mean, they'll probably bring it up, but she's in here. She's talking to her mom, and remember, they're waiting to have a boy. Of course, they didn't have no no sonograms or anything. They weren't able to see if they were having a boy or a girl. But the king swears that they're about to have a boy, and the boy's gonna be next in line. Of course, Rhaenyra, she wants her dad to love her. She always felt like her dad didn't love her because she wasn't a boy. He always wanted a boy to be next in line. This the first episode, homie. It's the first episode. It's pretty good. They give us a lot of information. We see which way you kind of see which way is going, and that's why I pretty much said just think of it like the Lion King. If you think about it as the Lion King, it's easier to understand, and you're like, oh, okay, it makes sense now. Now this is the court. That's his dog right there. Now it ain't his right hand man because he's black, but that's his dog. You know what I'm saying? Corlys, he's pretty smart, and if you watch him, he'll have one drink, but he ain't gonna drink too much. And they're all in here talking. They're trying to figure out what exactly they're gonna do. We don't know who's next in line. We got people out here trying us. We don't know what we're gonna do with Daemon. So everyone's in here, and they just try to figure things out. BC the token, at least there's one. Now, what I was reading, he's supposed to be pretty. Hey, he's supposed to be tough. Yeah, Lord Corlys, he's supposed to be tough. I forgot what he was the Lord of. Hold on, let me see something. I think I got an article. Like I said, man, I'm learning with y'all, man. I'm learning with y'all. Uh, he's the sea snake. He is head of the house of Velaryon, a bloodline as old as House of Targaryen, and is said to be richer than the esteemed Lannister house, and claims the largest navy in the world. Corlys is the husband of Princess Rhaenyra and father to Lenore and Lena. Yeah, see, so they said he rich as hell. He rich as hell, and he got the largest navy. So yeah, he may be a token, but he got some power and people, and you just ain't gonna step to him. Plus, he a lord. So if he a lord back then, being a lord, that meant everything. You up under the king, but you still a lord. Kitty said he's married to the sister of the king. See, I'm here learning with y'all. That's why I had to do this live because I didn't want to get on there doing no recaps, and I didn't fully understand who everyone was. That was my first time watching it through. I said, "Damn, this is actually interesting." So I need some yes, I need some more of it. Pause. Yeah, BC, he might last a few seasons. I could see him. This is probably going to get at least 3 seasons. From what I was reading online, and they were comparing it, they were saying, "Man, HBO they outdid themselves, and it started off better than any of the last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones." So, from what I seen, I liked it. I like shows where there's some hierarchy and we got to figure things out. Now you see Rhaenyra, she's in here. She's just trying to listen to things, and they're saying, "Me Lord, we don't know if that baby's gonna be a boy." He's talking about, yeah, it's gonna be a boy, all right. I was in there doing my thing. It's gonna be a boy. And they're about to have a tournament, a jousting tournament. Now, if you don't know what jousting is, that's when they get on the horse, they go out there and try to knock each other's ass up off of there. And he's saying, I'm gonna have a son, and my son is gonna be born before the tournament is over. Now, these tournaments don't last one day. These tournaments are like 4 or 5 day events in real life. Even at the Coliseum, when they had one, it wouldn't just be one day you come up there and you see the gladiators. No, they're gonna be fighting 3 or 4 days. Because they had, when I went over there in March, man, they said they had over 80,000 slaves inside of that. Not at one time, obviously, but over the time that the Coliseum was open, it was over 80,000 slaves that were in there fighting and shit. So they got the little jousting court over here, but it's good for them. And he's expecting to have a son before it's over. Bland Troop, hey, thank you for that 19, brother. Fellow Leo, yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, homie. So we got us a jousting tournament coming up. Now, this throne here that they have, look at this throne. The Game of Thrones throne didn't have all these extra swords around it. The Game of Thrones, it was just thrown up there. They didn't have all this. This just shows you how far along before this was. They still had everything intact. Kimberly said, I finished watching this 10 minutes ago. What did you think about it, Kimberly? Like, I only watched it once. I've never watched any episodes of Game of Thrones, and I liked it. I thought it was an 8 for me. But Daemon's in here talking to his niece. And he's sitting on the throne. Mind you, if you sit on this throne, if you're not worthy enough to sit on the throne, it'll start cutting you. If you're not supposed to be up there, it'll start cutting you. But you see, Daemon, what is he? He's supposed to be next in line for this. So he can sit in the throne because technically there ain't no boys alive. So he's next in line. If King dies, then it's Daemon. And she's saying the tournament is for his heir. Basically, this whole tournament they're having for 3 or 4 days to celebrate the birth of his son. The thing is, Daemon is like, yeah, this tournament is for me because he's thinking his brother's going to have a girl. So it's just, hey, it's got to come to me. And he even tells Rhaenyra, look how they got the light on her. Man, I said, damn, HBO, y'all done did it again. This shit seemed like it's going to be good. So I'm definitely going to be tuning in. But when he was sitting on here talking about, yeah, man, I'm gonna be a mighty king, so enemies beware. That's what he was up there thinking. He think he next in line. And she said, no, he's having a boy. He said, well, until he has a boy, yeah, you just gonna have to be dealing with me. Just like the queen that wasn't, you gotta deal with me. You're cursed with me. And that's why she said I should hope for a brother. Just so they don't have to serve up under Daemon at no point. So for me, when I seen Daemon is a dark character, and they show that. Like Daemon, there's some parts I didn't put in here because you got to go back and watch it. Daemon is wilding out. This is episode 1, and Daemon is wilding out. Now, when they were in the meeting, I told you all when we were doing a breakdown, Otto is the right-hand man. That's what Daemon wants to be until he can become king, hopefully. So for him, he's just looking at everything and thinking, all right, I can't be the right-hand man. He's still the king's brother, and the king knows he be messing up and his mind ain't there. So they promoted him to a thing called the City Watch. Now, the City Watch is basically the police officers. They go through the town. We supposed to clean it up. We supposed to make sure everybody got their act going right. They put Daemon on the City Watch, and look when he came in. Everybody in there, they hitting the chest. They getting hyped. Yeah, nigga, City Watch. Yeah, we about to go crazy out here, man. It's wilding out time. Daemon coming here, he looking around, man. When I first got out here, y'all was some mangy mongrels. Basically, just bums. They didn't have no uniforms. Now they got these gold cloaks on their arms. And watch what they do. They go out there, and anybody that committed crimes, it don't matter what it was, they were on their ass out there. He didn't cut a dude's head off. Dog, if you were in trouble for stealing, they cut your arm off. I said, damn, Daemon, I don't think you were supposed to go out here and do it like this. They went out and they rounded up everybody. I'm talking about legs cut off, heads, arms. I said, damn. Daemon let this power go to his head. These mangy mongrels weren't doing anything before Daemon got here. Now Daemon's out here. He got a lot. Come on now. He's the king's brother. He's supposed to be next in line, and they ain't treating him right up there. He didn't get a part in the court. He wasn't in the court. He wasn't with the higher council or anything. They put his ass on the city watch. They said, man, get out there and do some manual labor. Daemon went out there all right, and there was a lot of people. There was a lot of people that they did not confirm if they were guilty or not. They just said, hey, he was stealing. He has the R word. Like, what? Dog, you didn't even get a chance to defend yourself when you was out there. You just out there chilling. Mind you, this is way back. Not everybody got a house. Some people just living in like little shacks and stuff. And that's just the way it was. But you out there at 8 o'clock at night, you washing your clothes. It's hot as hell during the day. Ain't nobody trying to be outside washing their clothes during the daytime. And it's dragons flying around. You ain't trying to do that. You going outside after hours. Because during the daytime, I got to work. I got to hustle. I got to do what I got to do. Just imagine you outside. Oh, shit, I got to wash these damn 2 outfits I got. You washing them, chilling. Then you hear, oh, and they just grab you and say, he's guilty. Guilty of what, man? I didn't do nothing. I was just washing my clothes. They said, he stole something. Cut off, man. Y'all got to watch it. I said, damn, this dude, Daemon, he might be, I don't know. Daemon is moving into the #1 villain on TV, even though I don't think he's going to be all the way villain. He's going to be against his brother a little bit. But this is about to be a bad man. First episode, head off. First episode, he cut a head off. First episode, he was knocking something off. First episode, he rented out the whorehouse. All of this in one episode. First episode, he was whooping niggas' ass in Joust. Well, he did get beat in the end. But for the most part, he did 4 significant events. Most of us don't do these 4 in a month. And he did all of that in one day. And look at him. They're talking to Daemon. They're saying, Daemon, you can't do this, man. That's not what we put you in charge of the city watch for. We put you in charge of the city watch to nigga watch over the city, not slaying the city. Like Kitty said, Otto didn't like this at all. Look at Otto. Look at Otto. But hey, we gonna get on Otto. Because Otto, you sick boy. Everybody has their own agenda on here, people. So we're gonna have to watch Otto closely also, because I don't trust him either. I'll trust Daemon. From what we see right now, I'll trust Daemon before I trust Otto. So Otto is upset because of what Daemon's doing. In the whole episode, he's always been against Daemon. And the reason for that is if something happened to the king, at this point, Daemon would become in charge and Otto would have to work for Daemon. Daemon, he's younger, so he doesn't really. he doesn't fully understand what he's supposed to be doing. Think about it. You were born as a prince. You ain't did nothing all your life. Then you get older, your brother becomes a king. It's just like, I just need a job or something to do. You know what I'm saying? What up, Detroit Kings? OT. Yeah, we gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about because I'm just doing a recap right now. Well, we gonna talk about Otto ass. Otto trying to Otto trying to get that free promo. Yeah. I'm already the highest I can be. But if I could be the no, we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. So Alicent and Rhaenyra, they're the same age. I'm assuming at least. How old would y'all say they are? Like 17, 16, 17? 17, 18 maybe? Rhaenyra seems younger. She seems like she's maybe like 15, 16. Alicent, I'm thinking she might be 18. Not that back then none of that even mattered. Like, them motherfuckers did whatever they did. But I'm just trying to gauge like how old they are compared to where Daemon is. I got the king in maybe his 40s, Daemon in like his 30s. So I got them in late teens. They're out here talking. Now, it reminds me of the Trumps. You remember I told you Rhaenyra said that she always felt like Viserys, he didn't like her because she wasn't a boy. So when Alicent is here going over some study material, when you go meet the queens from other, you know what I'm saying? When you go meet people, you got to be respectful. So she's asking her, why aren't you paying attention? Are you always like this? She's like, no, it's just, I'm chilling. But then when she gets up and gets focused, she's been paying attention. I just told you, Daemon growing up, he didn't have no responsibilities. He was just chilling. This whole time, Rhaenyra has been practicing. So she knows her history. She knows answers to all this stuff just in case she wanted to be next in line. That's what she wanted to do. Was just, we didn't have those, those same equalities that we have now. So the City Watch, they had the little meeting with the council saying, Daemon, your ass is out of control. 15, 16 maybe. They 16. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking Rhaenyra was like 16 and then, all right, cool. So it's about 16, 17. That worked. Just so you all can get an understanding of what's going on. Hey, plays for keep. The show is good. You got good dialogue. You got a good storyline so far. I know it's only one episode, but it's a solid storyline. And if it got me entertained, because I had to put my phone down to pay attention to this. This ain't no. Maybe the first episode wasn't an episode where you could multitask. I had to listen. I'm rewinding it. Okay, who's this? Okay, cool. After we get episode 2, then we could be a little more lax. But now it's time for the tournament, y'all. Man, if y'all can ever get over to Europe and stuff, man, go see this stuff. Of course, this is a fictional place, but I'm just saying, like all the Colosseums and everything. If you ever get a chance, man, don't blow it. You know what I'm saying? Take advantage of it. But the king is talking, and he talking this shit right now. I can guarantee you will be entertained today. I looked at the roster. Ooh, it's a good one. I went over the roster. Okay, we got Ephraim. Okay, we got him from I don't know what land that is, but okay, we got him. Valachunas. Oh, we got a lot of contenders today. It's gonna be a good one. We also got my brother. Y'all know my brother. Everybody, he gets a standing ovation. Everybody knows my brother, Daemon. Mr. I am a boy, Daemon. The tournament is about to get to cracking. While we watching the tournament, of course, Daemon is out there. Daemon's just whooping. Daemon's whooping on everybody, man. This dude doesn't care. And when you're the king's brother, people take it a little bit easier, but it gets out of hand in here too. Of course, I can't show you all of that. You got to go and watch it. But people getting their heads knocked off, man, This is the first episode and we've seen all of this. Now, this dude is Sir Kristen. Now, you hear Rhaenyra asking about it because he's from another land. And you know what I'm saying? You get favors from him. If you do good, the princesses, they come over, they give you this little wreath thing, basically saying you got my blessing and good luck. So she's asking, she like, shoot, who is this dude? Who is this dude? Sir Kristen? Sir Kristen? This nigga whooped Daemon, y'all. He whooped Daemon. And Daemon called him out too. So here they go. They going at it. I'm like, all right, cool. This is gonna be good, boy. This is gonna be good. Caracal. Yeah, Daemon got him the first time. He got him the first time, but watch this one. Damn, I ain't even get the whole thing. When he hit Daemon this time, I'm talking about he hit Daemon so hard, bro. Stick broke. Daemon was off the side of the horse, like getting drugged onto the pole, like choo, 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 choo. Then they got off. They started fighting. I'm talking about, man, they going at it. Ping, ping. Daemon had him a sword. Sir Kristen, he had a little, what do you call him? A little stick with the little rope and the rock thing on it. Man, they were going at it too. I'm talking about they tearing the shields up. Daemon was winning too. Daemon had him on the ground. Ping, ping, ping. But it ain't over until it's over. Sir Kristen hopped up, hit him in the back. Bow! I said, damn! Damn! This shit going down. Kitty said, I felt bad for the horses, man. Them horses, they just wrong place, wrong time. Daemon wasn't even playing fair. One of the first people Daemon went against, he didn't even hit him in the chest or in the shield. He hit the damn horse's leg and tripped the horse. Daemon wasn't playing fair. But I mean, shit. Man, it was people that died. Like before the headline matchup, Sir Kristen versus Daemon, people died. Someone had an axe in their face. And this is the first episode. This is the first episode. We talking about on Power. They had one shooting. We like, oh man, cool. No, this is the first episode. Y'all don't know. Hey, I sat up and watched this. I was sitting at the edge of my bed watching it. I said, damn, this shit good. They going at it. They fight. I said, we get fight scenes. Earlier in the night, Daemon was knocking a chick down. She talking, what's wrong? He was sitting on the windowsill, put a towel over his head with the blanket over his head. He was like, don't worry about it. She said, do you want me to go get another girl? They got girls locked up in the thing. Let me not say this on YouTube. They try to strike my channel. I'm saying what the show did. They had women's hand like coming out the thing, like, pick me, pick me, pick me. They were like, I'm done with all of this. Whole time, they went over to the king. King Verses. Your wife? We have a problem. He said, my wife. So he left the tournament. He got over there. You know they got to run everywhere. Kimberly, he did have his own prayer cloth. He was sitting over there like this. He was sitting in the window like he just played a basketball game talking about. She's like, do you want me to bring another girl? They in there. Let me out. He was like, no, I'm good on all this. But what happens is they come in. I forgot what the term is, but the wife, she's in labor. You remember he said she was going to have a baby before the tournament was over. Well, when they get here, they couldn't turn the baby over. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't turn the baby over. So it's looking like we having some problems with this delivery. And the king is saying, what the fuck? Get it done. He's like, sir, we're doing all we can, but your wife, she's a strong queen. She'll make it through this. And look, he out of breath because he was running up there. You know the king ain't in no kind of shape. He talking about, what's wrong? He said, hey, look, man, we can't turn the baby over. It's going to get ugly up in here. What do you mean? He said, man, she's strong. Nigga, what if the, man, You in the hospital, the doctor come out, you like, hey, what's wrong? Is everything all right? Well, I mean, they strong, they should make it, and we don't know. Like, nigga, man, you don't go in there and figure it out. He said, man, she's strong. She'll be all right. Like, damn, bro, that's really what you gonna do, man? Yeah, man. So unfortunately, they end up doing a C-section to go in there and get the baby out. Now you got to remember when this was. They legit, you don't get nothing. It's just hold her down and slit. Because they told him you got a decision to make. You'd have to sacrifice one. Either we save the mom and terminate it, or we save the baby and Queen will bleed out. King, he needs to have a son. He chose to save the baby. Some people say he's wrong. So, I mean, when you in the kingdom, the lineage is more important than the individual. So they saved the baby, but the baby only survived for about an hour, 2 hours maybe. So that's what you see here, the two bodies. R.I.P. to Balon. R.I.P. to the Queen. Well, Daemon is next in line then. Daemon is going to be king. Yes, sir. Yep. Rhaenyra, you're stuck with your cursed uncle. So what they do before this, Rhaenyra, she looks over at the dragon, Syrinx, and Syrinx catches the bodies on fire. See you at the crossroads so you won't be lonely. See you at the crossroads. He made an executive decision to keep on the family bloodline. Unfortunately, it didn't work for either one of them. The first meeting they have after this, of course, Otto was saying, we need to pick who's next in line. Who is going to be the heir? Now you hear Carlos, he says, Corlys, he says, do we need to say his name? Because officially it should be Daemon because they're not putting girls in it. So Rhaenyra couldn't get it. And they're all thinking about it. And the only person that's sticking up for his brother Daemon is King, but King is still saying, you know what I'm saying? He's starting to think about it. He started to think about it. He's like, maybe my brother should be next in line, but I got a daughter though. And his brother, we just seen what Daemon done. So he's kind of thinking of it also. If Daemon gets in power, man, he might mess up everything. Whole time Daemon is listening to it from the other wall. He's like, wait, they still don't want to put me in this. They don't want to put me in the bid for King. And it's really because of this gentleman right here. I told you, you need to pay close attention to Otto. Maelster and Otto did something. Yeah, Otto has his own agenda, and that's what we're about to go into now. So after this meeting, this is right after they just came back from a burial burning. Like this is a cremation outdoors, a visible one. There's a damn dragon to the left. You out here, you got a dragon blowing fire. Whoa. Like, damn. Remind me to stay inside the next time the dragons come out. This man, Otto, he's like, we need to figure out something. We need to figure out something. And it makes sense. Otto doesn't want Daemon to be next in line officially. Why is that, you ask? Because he will be working up under Daemon. Now, check this out. If Otto, this is his daughter, Alicent. And follow me, y'all. Follow me, y'all. He sends Allison in there to go talk to the king and tells her to wear her mama's wedding dress. Mind you, the king's wife and child just died. What Otto is trying to do is get the king to knock up his daughter, make her the queen, and then if they have a boy, he will become king and it will X Daemon out. That's why he hates Daemon so much. He doesn't want to work up under him. And now that the king doesn't have a son, if my daughter gets knocked up and they have a son, yeah, not only am I your right hand man, king, I'm your father-in-law. And when my grandson is old enough to be king, I'm made. Otto sent his daughter in there to the king with a book. I said, this nigga Otto pimping his daughter out. King looking like, what are you doing in here? She bought this big ass Pictionary book that she got that she was reading to Rhaenyra. King in here on something else. This nigga just lost his wife and he doing a mold, a clay mold of the whole city. Whole time Otto trying to get him to smash his daughter so they could be in line, so they could be part of the Targaryen family. I said, what in the hell? As soon as she said, I got a book to read to you, this nigga said, I'm out. That nigga closed the door and said, oh yeah, I know what's going on here. I said, damn, all of this. Reminder, this is only the first episode. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. We'll probably be doing all of the reviews for Game of Thrones live. I'm not Game of Thrones, House of Dragons. We'll probably be doing all of these live. It just seems easier to do it this way. He said, Otto reminds me of Lannister. See, I don't know much about the Lannisters. You know what I'm saying? All I know is, oh boy, richer than them now. Because I didn't watch Game of Thrones. I hope they really explore Otto deep like in the book. So House of Dragons is a book. See, I don't know nothing about this. I just seen, I said, we're going to try it. Yeah, the mama went out first episode too. Yeah, Kimberly, I think I'm gonna do it. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's easier to do this just for the simple fact I need y'all help with it. I can explain what was going on, but I need the fillers. You know what I'm saying? Any other show, I can give you the fillers. I can tell you I'm just telling you what I've seen, and I don't know nothing about this stuff. We trying it, man. It's something new. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Now, I told you guys Daemon has been wilding out. Otto is on a mission. Otto, he just pimped his daughter out to the king because he trying to work his way, trying to work some magic. Daemon, after having the whole battle outside, getting his ass whooped, he rented out the whole whorehouse. He's down here and he's talking to the people. He's talking to all the old people, all the mongrels. He talking about, man, look. Oh, tough day, man. Shout out to the heir to the throne for a day. Otto, first thing he did was ran back and told the king, man, I got a report that he was down there talking bad about your son. Now, where he's at, he rented out the whorehouse. He got all the streetwalkers in the town. He got all his employees from the city watch. They going crazy. I'm telling you, they got drinks. Ain't no telling what else they got in there, but they got drinks. There's an orgy going on. I said, damn. Daemon, I like the way Daemon is living. He's really taking advantage of being, the king's brother. Then his right-hand man is talking about, hold on, silence everyone's speech. And Daemon's showing love to the, love to the throne. He's showing love to the throne, but he's shooting shots at the throne. You know what I'm saying? I should be next in line. And what I tell y'all, Otto went back and said, it's confirmed. He said that. He was down there. He was talking bad, sir. Like, damn, Otto. You can't be that mad at somebody you just telling on them every day. And the same thing, Rhaenyra hears it. She hears it, and we know that she talked to Daemon. Daemon gave her the necklace. It was some metal from, I forgot, someone else in their family far back. But she got the metal necklace, and she's hearing how he's talking about her brother, her mother, her father, her, because he's disrespecting the baby. He's disrespecting all of them. And she's like, damn, I guess I am cursed with my uncle. Otto wants him the hell out of here. Erica said, I'm here for the live reviews. All right, we'll probably do it Mondays to be the live reviews for Game of Thrones then. Hitman, he was down there. He said, shout out to the baby that was there for a day. They down there drinking. They man. Ooh, wee. I would have been on the city watch back then. Cause I'm gonna be honest, everybody talking about we come from kings and queens. Man, I looked at my, my ancestry. Man, my people were working. Shout out to them though. But me, I'd be on the city watch. Man, Daemon got these niggas fresh hog. They got cabbage. They got drink. Man, working with Daemon ain't that bad. And we clean up the streets too. Shit. Daemon was getting it cracked. Go back and watch it. Man, if y'all go back and watch this show, y'all gonna look at Daemon and say, man, that nigga Daemon, he was wilding out. And they gave him another name, Daemon. When I heard that, I rewound it because I said, there ain't no way they named this white dude with blonde hair Daemon. I said, ain't no way. This nigga's name is Daemon. This dude right here, y'all. Right here. Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels' name is Daemon. Fucking Daemon. They got him acting like a Daemon too. Daemon the Demon. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. It's got to be like Daemon. I was like, nah, ain't no way they named this dude legit Daemon. But people, this is Daemon. And Daemon, I know. We this is Game of Thrones. But Daemon was hitting a chick from the back. Daemon was whooping ass. Daemon cut off a nigga head. Daemon was out there jousting. Daemon was disrespecting the kid. Daemon rented out a whorehouse. Daemon was getting drunk. Daemon was putting all his boys on. They got Daemon acting like a nigga. The only thing is he has white privilege. This nigga Daemon, we can legit call him. This nigga Daemon then killed like 40 people in the first episode. And they just like, fuck it. They just like, fuck it. Do your thing, Daemon. We don't care. Daemon throwing a party. Otto upstairs snitching. Daemon said the show is now D Valley. Man. Let's keep it moving. Then we get to some free time. We can catch up. Now, you seen King up there. Versus, he's up there. You will talk to me and you will respect me, or I'll have my people cut your tongue out, Daemon. Because he had to call Daemon in about this. You talk bad about my son? Did you really say this? He was like, well, I did, but I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it, but I said it. Brother, you got to forgive me because all I wanted to do was be your right-hand man. And you gave that shit to Otto. You disrespected my family. I trust Otto in his decision-making. You're going to have to watch that because Daemon is the most loyal. It's just, he has fun from time to time. And you're not next in line. So the king basically just said, your little mistress, your little street wife, or whatever you want to call it, y'all get the hell out of here. And what they call it, Runstone. I don't know. I'm gonna do some deep diving so I can be more prepared because it's the first episode, people. But he told him and his girl, y'all need to go back to Runstone, basically get out the kingdom. Get out the kingdom. Perfectly stated. He's the example of white privilege. Like he got the name Daemon. He doing Daemon things, but then he don't get in trouble for it. And then he just comes in there and say, "Oh, come on, y'all. I was cleaning up the streets, man. That's what y'all wanted me to do. They're like, not kill people." If Otto was snitching on something, Otto should have said, "Man, I seen him cut a dude's head off in the middle of the street. They said he was guilty, but we don't know what he was guilty of." Smokey, I don't think there was a conspiracy to kill the queen. I think the queen legit, that had to happen because the baby, they couldn't turn the baby around. Like she was going through, if she was going to deliver a baby, even if they didn't help, that baby was going to come out. So I think they legit couldn't, you know what I'm saying? They may have did something to the baby, but I don't think they did anything to the mom. The mom legit, the queen legit couldn't have a baby. Well, she could, but they couldn't get it turned. Now with the kid, I could see something happening there. Not unless they had some lady on standby with some breast milk. It was a Similac shortage for a little bit, but they had to have some kind of wife or something, like a housewife, not a housewife. Yeah, no. What are the ladies called? Not a nanny, but whatever it is. Someone who else was pregnant or something. Like, come on, man. I don't even know what you would call them. A wet nurse, yeah. Well, no, not a wet nurse. A wet nurse is helping. I'm talking about, wasn't no one up there to help feed the baby. If the mom died, how was the baby gonna eat? You know what I'm saying? That baby got to eat within an hour, don't it? Yeah, she lost a lot of babies. She had some stillborns. I said, damn, when she was in the bed, I mean, not the bed, she's in the bathtub. She told the king, I don't want to feel like I failed you. He was like, he was rubbing her hand like, oh, you ain't gonna fail me. I'll just get somebody else. But he kicks our boy Daemon out of here. Daemon walks out and we're thinking, oh man, this is where Daemon turns into the demon. And he goes and he talks to his daughter and he tells her, you know, this whole time I've been thinking I needed a son. I've been wanting one. I've always had you right here in front of me. So she's next in line. They do a whole ceremony for it also. But while they're in here, he tells her, you were born during the summer months. But in the future, it's going to be a winter. It's going to be a storm. It's going to come. Now, you always say winter is coming on Game of Thrones. But he was telling her, it's going to get ugly. At some point in your life, it's going to get ugly. Now, it ain't going to happen on my time. It's going to happen on your time. Oh, hey, Kitty, you better than me, man. I don't be knowing all that stuff. Oh, well, wet nurse then. Now, hey, fellas, it's a wet nurse. What you doing today? Oh, no, I'm just a wet nurse for a couple of hours. Oh, really? Yeah, you know how it is. But they do the whole ceremony. Everyone comes out there and they say, hey, you got our word. We're going to protect the family. We're going to protect everything here. You go down there, you get on your knee. You basically swearing in. Kimberly said 170 odd years and these fools still wasn't ready. Nah, I mean, you know, you just don't think it's gonna happen today. That's all it is. How long we gonna prepare for this winter? Eventually, the food gonna go bad. You know, we can't prepare for this winter. I would have said, Father, what does that even mean? There's always a winter coming. Oh, one thing I forgot to point out to y'all. Remember I mentioned whoever's sitting on the throne, if you're not worthy for it, you'll be getting cut up. Did you see how Daemon was up there? He was just sitting, no issues. No issues. Up there, leg cross. What are you talking about, Rhaenyra? Yeah, this tournament's for me. Well, King, he was getting cut up the whole episode. He got that cut in his back from sitting on the throne. And at the end, when he was talking to what's the name? You see on his pinky, his finger was bleeding too. He ain't, I don't know. You can't sit on that throne and get cut up. That means, yeah, you ain't supposed to be up there. And you getting cut frequently now? Yeah, man, you ain't supposed to be up there. But we just seen Daemon sitting up there, no issues. That wound ain't gonna heal. He's sitting down on there every day. Every single day he's sitting there. Your Majesty, what's wrong? They're like, damn. Fucking, what's wrong with the king? Every time you sit down up there, But I was peeping that. I said, damn, how he getting cut up there, but Daemon didn't get cut. I'm here now. You old news, King. You old news. So overall, that's the whole recap of that episode. We'll probably do it this way. I think we'll do the recaps this way. And if I find other parts to break down, I'll probably do them on a midday live or something. But I'm definitely interested in this show. I won't say it's a little story. The storyline is legit. That's what we be asking for. When we watching a series, we talking about, oh, let's be patient. This shit said, no, we're not going to be patient. We messed up. We messed up with the final seasons of Game of Thrones. We messed up. So we're going to give you that action. We're going to get you that division. We're going to get you everything in this first episode. Hopefully, they keep it along this lines and not too much of we just talking to each other. You know what I'm saying? Show something. Do something. Smokey Bear, hey, shout out to you. Yeah, man, we here. Like I said, if I don't know something, I got y'all. But we trying something new. I ain't know that many people watch. Well, I mean, I knew it was millions of people. I ain't know that many people that watch shows I watch actually watch this. When HBO, you got a fan in me. You got a fan in me. So I think what I'm going to do, just because it'll inform you all too, but I'm probably going to do each individual character and try to get as much information and put a who is video out for them. Because for me, that helps me out too, and it gives me a little bit more insight on their characters, so I can point out things that you may not have seen or didn't know, and then you can hear it too. Because come on now, I'm just like y'all, man. If I wasn't doing this, I'm looking on YouTube. Who is this? How do you do this? So I'm gonna get y'all that information since y'all rocking with it, and we're gonna do live shows. I might try to do a live power. That would be tight too. I don't know. We'll see. But as of right now, yeah. The House of Dragons on Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern. We will be doing the recap live. Let me see, because I got yeah, I got a few things we could do. We got a few characters. Probably drop one a day. Here we got that. So what do you guys expect? Of course, I want to talk about Daemon. What do you expect from Daemon now that he's kind of got, saying dismissed from the City Watch? They told him to go back to Rhinestone. How you think that's going to work? Or is it going to be focused on, because I haven't seen the trailer for episode 2, or is it going to be focused on Otto and whatever his plan is? Say every time a Targaryen is born, the guys flip a coin. What do you mean by that? They flip a coin. See, that's the information I need there. So next time we get on here, if I go, say someone channel, yeah, well, did you know every time the Targaryens are born, the gods flip a coin? They're like, damn, how'd you know that? Team Targaryen for life. Day playing the long game now. We calling Daemon Day now. He be back. I want to see how evil he can get. I know they're gonna have to have them two go against each other, because I'm telling you, this is the live action of the Lion King right now. This is Mufasa and Scar going at it right now. At least these two, they pretty much got the same storyline. Two brothers, one throne, one child, separating them for who's next in line. Day. Yeah, Smokey the Bear. Hey, that's what I'm gonna call him from here on out. Day. So when people come in here and they be like, man, his name is Daemon, like, nah, we call him Day over here. Day the Demon. Demon Day. They told him that it was a 50-50 chance they'll be crazy. Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to do some digging. Is Otto, in y'all opinion, from what you've seen in Game of Thrones, is there any character that was like Otto in Game of Thrones that kind of seemed sneaky like that? Little conniving? Clayton, yeah, their bloodline was terrible. They didn't, because they had the approvals for the brothers and sisters to get married. So they bloodline, it was yeah, it was very likely that there was going to be something wrong with that child. But I mean, that's what they did. Littlefinger is who Otto is. Let me look up who this Littlefinger guy is. Man. Okay. I'm about to say. Littlefinger Game of Thrones. It kind of looked like a younger version of him. So what did Littlefinger do? He was just going behind everyone's back, trying to do his own agenda. That's the only thing this guy ever plays. He's either like somebody crooked or somebody that you just can't trust, which would be crooked. Yeah, he looks like someone from Harry Potter, but someone you couldn't trust. See, yeah, bringing back those memories. Y'all talking about Littlefinger was nice. Let me see, Littlefinger. Has anyone put out an article on them too? No, I don't want Littlefinger. Nah, ain't nobody put out no articles. I'm gonna go look up a Littlefinger and I'm gonna try to. I might do a comparison to them too, since y'all said they alike. I need some more episodes of Otto. Damn, it's 7 seasons of Game of Thrones. Yeah, I ain't going back and watching that shit. I ain't going back and watching 7 seasons. House of Dragon premieres to 10 million viewers. Damn, I wasn't one of them. Go watch season recaps. Oh yeah, that would be cool. A season recap. If I go back, see that's a lot of work, man. I be thinking about doing season recaps for y'all, but I be like, man, damn. I be forgetting shit that had happened in the episode because once we move on to that next week, I can remember details, but I can't remember a whole episode. House of Dragons premiere makes history with 10 million viewers and counting. HBO says, damn. Power. Y'all ain't about to get number ones on Sundays no more. Y'all gonna have to get number one on urban TV, number one on because this Book of Thrones. I mean Book of I be mixing them up. House of Dragons. What would this be like? Sci-fi? I mean, I know it's nonfiction, but yeah, Power. Y'all might. Hey, I don't know. We might be switching Power to Monday in House of the Drags. House of the Dragons on Sunday. I don't know. We might switch it up. We might do the switcheroo. I don't know, man. Power on Sunday is my thing, but after episode 2, this shit might be number 1. Yeah, but see, most of the people on my channel, we're urban people, people of color. So I didn't know most of the people on my channel. I ain't gonna lie, they probably didn't. I didn't think they watched this. So yeah, we still gonna do Power on Sundays because this is easier to do the live recaps with y'all. Like I can watch it and then we just talk about everything that we seen like that. That's actually way easier than doing all the screenshots. I don't know. We'll see how we work it out, but I'll definitely be doing the recaps this way. So let me know what y'all think about the episode. I'm not getting off here. Not right now. We only got an hour in. Yeah, we're not getting out of here. House of the Dragons premiere makes history with 10 million viewers and counting, HBO says. When we talked to the House of Dragon creators, George, Martin, and Ryan, ahead of the series premiere, Martin said that any future Game of Thrones spinoff would hinge on this one. If the dragon couldn't fly with HBO viewers, then all the rest, now in development, might have a tougher time getting that coveted green light. Let me blow them up, man. So what that means is they working on other shit right now. If the dragon couldn't fly with HBO viewers, then all the rest, now in development, might have a tougher time getting that coveted green light. Damn. HBO ain't playing. Hey, Brillo, if you in here, you said Stars took over HBO. I told you, man, they were gonna come back. HBO ain't gonna play around like that. HBO does this. They already got other shit in production and development. They like, well, you know what? Cancel it. They started without even knowing. Some people started singing without knowing what it was. Yeah. This is the song that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends. Yeah. It's still early days, but now his Westeros television universe is one flap of the wing closer to realizing his fantasy-based reality. Because House of Dragon, the heavily promoted GOT Prequel that premiered Sunday, August 21st, was set a new record for HBO. The drama created by them drew 9.9. Oh, y'all lying. That's 9.9. We don't round up. 9.9 million viewers in the United States from both linear and HBO Max platforms Sunday night, making it the largest series premiere in HBO history, the cable network announced Monday. Let's see. Damn, 9.9. That's a lot of motherfuckers watching this shit. I mean, it is what it is, man. Martin's A Song in Ice and Fire. Series of books introduced the world to the Seven Kingdoms, providing the source material for HBO Emmy-winning series Game of Thrones, which ran for 8 seasons before ending in 19. Martin acknowledged the part that the audience was disappointed by the final season, may not return for new series, but HBO Max seen a jump in viewership for Game of Thrones in the run-up to House of the Dragon. So they went back. They said, we're going to binge watch this before we get in there. Yeah, see, they be saying all these be coming out of books. Didn't of course Harry Potter came out of books. What's that movie with the damn werewolf and the vampire everybody was going crazy over? That dumb shit. That came out of books. See, I wasn't reading no books like that. If I was gonna read a book, I'd read Goosebumps. And I'm not talking about the little short Goosebump ones. I used to love the Goosebump books that you could jump from page to page. You could choose your destiny. That shit was tight to me. I think the first novel that I read on my own was I Know What You Did Last Summer. And when I tell you I'd rather watch the movie than read that shit, oh my God, that was long as hell for nothing. You were reading while you were deployed? Yeah, if I was deployed, I would probably read more. But man, it's got to be something interesting. And that's one reason I got into doing the YouTube. Like I told you, the Goosebumps, when I was little, being able to jump and make a prediction or try to, you know what I'm saying, read between the lines and figure out what's on the next page without turning to it. So that's what I be trying to do here, man. My thought process, like, man, that shit just be like a fucking tornado in my head, man. My mind just be nonstop thinking about dumb shit. They spend too much money on this show, but the wigs are horrible. Well, though, you got to think they trying to make it seem like this is back in the day. They didn't have all the utensils that you all have now to do your hair. You know, they didn't have the curlers. You know what I'm saying? This is what we got. It's rough out there. They got to get their water from the river. You know what I'm saying? They had to get their water from the river. They couldn't put no conditioner. They had to put natural fruits and berries. You know what I'm saying? You had to go get the girls. Hey, get a bucket, put some strawberries in there, some grapes, put a little bit of that melon stuff we got down there, put that in there, and y'all step in it with y'all toes, and then y'all wash my hair with it. That's what they had. For my Hulu, I think I pay $11.99, but I got HBO through my Hulu. I got Showtime's through my Amazon. I got HBO and I forgot what else I got on there. Oh, but all that goes through my Disney Plus, man. I got like almost every streaming service. I don't know why, because I watch everything off my computer and not off of that. But it's wonderful to see millions of Game of Thrones fans return with us to Westeros last night. House of Dragons features an incredibly talented cast and crew who poured their heart and soul into this production. They could have put me on here. They could have had me as Daemon's right-hand man. What do you need, Daemon? Right there, sir. Don't worry about it. We look forward to sharing with audiences. Okay, cool. Y'all lied to us. Told us y'all had 10 million viewers and we only see 9.986. But yes, everybody's back to watching it. There's a snow coming, y'all, so I'm hoping y'all prepared for it. They always say winter is coming. Well, Rhaenyra, you got one coming, girl. You better get right. That ain't nothing but ultra burn. You said my screen is blurry? Man, it's probably just the connection, man. Ain't nothing I can do about that, brother. Sometimes it be in, sometimes it be out. I mean, I hardwire my computer too, but shit, ain't nobody here but me. So shouldn't be nothing else connected to the internet, man. It should clear up though. They talking about whether it be a season 2. This is likely to be a massive premiere. Here's where you can watch this. Also, episode 2 is oh man, we don't care about episode 2. Oh, we on the wrong one anyway. Oh, that was the right one. I think it's dope though. Hey, man, whatever. Hey, you know how people be talking about, man, I got screwed over my contract, man. If I sign a contract, it's gonna be all right. I ain't about to sign no contract where niggas got me locked up for some years. Hell no. But yeah, throw me in House of Dragons. I could be something. I could be one of the people out there begging. Your Majesty, I apologize. I ain't want to steal that food. I had to, sir. The City Watch whooped my ass last night. They knocked over all the food I had. I had to steal something, sir. Gotta tell the king, hey man, my bad, king. I'm tripping. You know I'm tripping. Did they have dragons fighting and stuff in Game of Thrones, or was they just showed them? Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I might have to get that Patreon up and running because I need y'all to watch this show with me live. I want to talk about the show while it happened. Even if we bring it back, I want to be able to play the show and y'all be able to hear it, man. They be tripping with all that. Come on, man. Because I got questions. Yeah, they had dragons. It was just 3 in one episode. This one, it seemed like they about to be going crazy with the dragon. It seemed like everybody out here know how to ride a dragon. They got 10 of them. Motherfuckers just talking about, hey, dragon ride today. Dragon ride today. She out there, the dragon landing. See here, man, this is what I'm talking about. I could be one of these dudes. You know what I'm saying? The dragon trainer. Like, oh, wait. I was the guide on bear. I was the nigga that held the flag when I was in what was it? ALS, like some leadership school they had us in, dumb shit. I was out there holding that flag. Yeah, I can get that flag out there. Yeah, I was the guide on bear. I know how to march a flight. I was the dorm chief. Be out that thing. Rhaenyra got off that thing. She jumped down. She thought she was Batman. She hit the ground like this. She jumped off the back. She had them big combat boots on. Talking about. Allison said, "Oh wow, you were really flying that thing." Allison, calm your ass down. Allison was just out there, just chilling. Just in the little carriage, just chilling. Oh, she flying a dragon. I was looking at it. I rode a horse probably 2 times in my lifetime. I rode a camel at the zoo when I was a real little kid. Did I ever ride an elephant? I rode an elephant too. But a dragon, that's where I draw the line. That's where I draw the line. Hey, you wanna go ride this dragon? Nah, I'm good. I'm good on that. You mean one of the flying dragons? Or like just a dragon that walks? She out there just riding around. Wee! On the back of this fucking dragon. That's where I draw the line. Like, where else do I draw the line in real world situations? Skydiving, draw the line. Bungee jumping, draw the line. I mean, I went on a little helicopter tour, had my foot out the helicopter, but I also had a seatbelt on. And I knew this guy, he can fly a helicopter, but a dragon, that's where I draw the line. That's it. Skydiving, I draw the line. We ain't doing that. Bungee jumping, we ain't doing that. I can't swim, but I can jump in the ocean. I can do that. I can get back to the boat. But riding on a dragon, fuck that. You got to respect the dragon. You can't just walk up to the dragon. You got to respect the dragon. So yeah, I would definitely be an extra down here with the dragon. Cause look, this little kid of color, ain't it? Little brown boy. And also the king out here. Let me see. Oh, you can see what's the name's kids. There they go right there. Thought they put them wings on them. Oh man, gave him the fake dread. Look at the little one. Look at the little sister's hair. Big wheels keep on turning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the rivers. Why they do that little kid like that, man? Look at that kid's hair. That ain't right. That ain't right. Oh man. Look at this. She looking like, oh Lord, here we go. Here we go. Oh man. Yeah, Kitty, those wigs, when you really look at it, those wigs are terrible. It might just be the black people's wig. The white people hair, that just, well, nah, King's hair look terrible. Damon's hair, Day hair look bad. Allison's looks decent. Allison's look real. Of course, Lord's doesn't. He got the dreads off of Oz. Damn tournament, man. They definitely wouldn't have, if they had me as an extra in here, I wouldn't be an extra at the tournament. Y'all not killing me off. Just I'm just not showing up for the next episode. Like, y'all gonna write my character, they don't have me getting killed out there. Then I get back online. They talk about, damn, Mo, you went out weak. I'm like, man, they wrote it that way. They're like, nah, you just got your ass whooped. Let me be like a janitor or something. Y'all get rid of me. Or jester. I come in there juggling and shit. Ah, man. Overall, I get the first episode of 8. I like it. We will be doing the lives on Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Same thing. Just jump on here. We talk about the episode. Probably keep it this way, a legit recap. Any information I find out, then, of course, I'm going to relay it to y'all. But if y'all ain't got nothing, shoot, we can go into a free time. Or I can get off this thing because I am planning on getting me a drink or two. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kendall. Shout out to Neek. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all in here, so I definitely appreciate y'all cash apps. Thank you. Right? Kendra, thank you. Kelly, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna have me a drink or two. I think I might go to. Well, I ain't booked it, and I ain't about to be out there by myself. Not tonight, at least. Probably go to Top Golf one of these weeks. I mean, one of these days. Weeks is probably right though. I doubt I go this week. Y'all say birthday boy, I'll be out there. Yeah, they need to have restaurants listed where you can just go get free shit. I'm gonna go in there, I'll order a drink, let me get a free, you know what I'm saying, free dessert, and I'm out this thing. I'm gonna go to the next one right next door and tell them, well, look, this is what they did over there. They gave me a free dessert and they gave me a drink. I'm over here lying. So they're gonna give me an entree. Now I'm gonna go to the next place after that. I'm like, well, what they gave me was just a dessert. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta outdo the dessert. And now they about to give me 2 or 3 drinks. I'm about to just hustle my way up for a whole free night. Nah, forget that, man. I need to be getting focused, man. Daemon is on the loose now. They didn't got him up out of here, so I gotta be, I gotta be war ready for when we get back. Thank y'all. Yeah, we ain't getting off right now. We gonna rock out for a little bit because Daemon is on the loose, and I ain't about to be out there by myself because I ain't got no shield. Daemon the type of nigga that'll walk up on you and he'll just slap you, and then he'll have a sword ready. Like, what's up? Hey, Daemon, you gotta calm down, brother. Like, it's one thing, you know what I'm saying, when you on the neighborhood watch. But right now, we just walking, man. We just chilling. Fucking Daemon. Two-step. Oh, I ain't doing no two-stepping. Wherever I'm going tonight, I gotta be able to get in there with a hoodie and some shorts. Mm-hmm. A hoodie on. It's the middle of the summer. I got a hoodie on. Like little baby say. Yeah, I gotta go somewhere because you gonna go on the inside, they gonna have some AC on. I ain't trying to be cold in there. I like my drinks on the ice. I don't like to sit on ice. My drink of choice, if I do something tonight, man. I don't know. I'll probably just do some Douce. I ain't gonna spend too much. I'm only got like, man, maybe 120 I could spend. Unless there's some lucky women just sitting at the bar on a Monday, then you know what I'm saying? About to pull up to their bumper. Hey, y'all drinking? Okay, what y'all want? You know what y'all drinking? Oh damn, it's my birthday. Y'all ain't gonna get it for me. Hey, just get my drink. I don't know about them. I ain't come with them. I ain't ordered them drink. I just got mine. Make mine a double do say. Yeah. Just 2 cubes. Just 2 cubes. Just two cubes. Cause I don't want it to water down, but I want it to be a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Little bit cold. But yeah, if y'all catch me out and shit, see, we gonna get into it. Hey, it's still a work. It's a work night too, so nah, it can't be out too late. So just let me know what you guys' predictions are for the next episode. Are we going to see more of Otto's plan with Alicent? But I'm curious on where that's going. I want to see if he's really trying to finagle his way into some of the bloodline. Good old Daemon. Day. Princess Rhea is going to come through for that throne. Whew. There's now one article I was reading earlier. They're saying it's supposed to be a time jump within this. So I guess we're going from like 16 to maybe she's 23, you know what I'm saying, 22 or something like that. But they said, because they said her, Alicent, and there was one more person, is played by two characters. So at some point we're going to potentially have a time jump, I'm assuming. And just show them a little bit older. Oh, see, Kimberly know the whole book. Okay. I'm about to go on Amazon and download the audio version of the book. And I'm gonna listen to it. I want to see how accurate would you say that this first episode was with the book? That's what I always wondered. When you read these long ass books, it's like, how close is it to the movie? Like I said, the only movie book that I read was I Know What You Did Last Summer. I mean, it was close. Of course, the book had way more to it, but for the most part, they did a good job with, you know what I'm saying, turning the book out. Oh no, I always stop it there, man. I just think that overhead picture, that's your type. I'm a black ass girl geek. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know me, I sit here and read history. I just read history. I don't know, man. That's what excites me. There's some changes. I think the princess and Otto daughter going to fall out. Oh, if there's a time jump, oh, Kimberly, you can't give us no spoilers. See, you read the book, so you know everything that's gonna happen. For us, I'm over here wondering if Kitty says she thinks the princess and Otto daughter going to fall out. Kimberly, you can't chime in. I was thinking the same thing a little. What if she actually gets close to King, and now it's like, you know what I'm saying, she's kind of either damn, if she married him, that would be dumb. That would be dumb because Rhaenyra, she wouldn't know how to handle that. But she'll be like that. You can't talk to me like that. I'm messing with your father. Like, damn. Damn, they could fall out if she's messing with the king. Damn, Kitty. Damn. Hey, support gaming. Hey, this House of Dragons, I ain't watched a lick of Game of Thrones, but this House of Dragons, man, This is what I'm expecting when I'm watching shows. These are the type of shows I like to watch. I can't watch, you know what I'm saying? I'll be with my mama, she watching Grey's Anatomy. I'm like, I don't want to watch this shit. No one cares. Just like Scandal. I'm like, Mama, why are you watching this? There ain't no action in this. But in this first episode, I said, damn. I gotta actually pay attention to this one. OT talking about I read the books too. Damn, I gotta get on. I don't know. I can go get a Harry Potter book right now. I think I got a Harry Potter book in there. I got a couple of books. Do I got? I don't know, man. I probably got my Harry Potter book in the thing. I think I got the Sorcerer's Stone or whatever it was, or whatever the hell it was. That's the only Harry Potter book I got. See, now I want to read it because that's the only problem. When I do a theory video, it's not going to make any sense now because it ain't a theory when I can read the book and get the information. Oh, that hurts my heart there. That hurts me. I mean, it's cool. It's interesting. I can go read it and see what the story is. But dang, man, I wanted to do some predictions. I can't even really do none. Well, to the few of us, the tens of millions of us that didn't read this book, we're still going to do theories. We don't care what people think. We're still going to do what we do over here. Kimberly said, get some cliff notes. Nah, see, that ain't interesting to me. I want to find the information out on my own. I don't want to go to the you know what I'm saying, the Holy Grail and read it line for line. Wait a minute. They weren't supposed to do that. Damn. I thought we was on to something. I ain't know this was a book. I thought they just made a whole spinoff. Oh man, y'all got me again. Yeah, that's how I am support. I'm not going back to watch Game of Thrones. They said this is like 175 years before. So I'm cool with that. To me, I'm just starting a new series. Yeah, they make references to Game of Thrones, but I don't care. I've never seen it. So that's the only thing. I won't be able to point out those when we do these recaps unless I go somewhere and we look up the Easter eggs for each episode. I could probably do that too. I'd have to do that on. I can probably do that during the week for y'all. I mean, I'm not going to understand. I'm going to have to try to find that episode and see what they were saying so I can get some context. But I'm going to check it out. OT said it's deep. Man, I'm pretty sure it is, man. It's just... I can't find myself having time to just sit down and read during the day unless it's me reading something that I need. Sherry said, at least watch the first 3 seasons. Don't watch the spoilers. Man, I got to find some time to just watch that. And I can't have... Game of Thrones ain't getting watched. Mike Tyson comes out. Today's the 22nd, 23rd, 24th. Mike Tyson comes out on Thursday. I got that, The Shy, Power, and this. I'm not going to have time to just be watching, you know what I'm saying, another show to be trying to keep up with that I'm not going to be recording on. Damn, it might be a while before I could do that. I definitely want to do Mike Tyson. We only got 2 episodes left for The Shy. We got Power. on Sundays. We got this on Mondays. Yeah, man, that's a lot. But we'll figure something out. I'll probably be able to watch the season recaps. Hopefully, I can get something from there, and then I can get an understanding at least, and then go back and read the spoilers for sure. But other than that, y'all. Oh, you said you did audiobooks. I can when I'm traveling, I can definitely listen to an audiobook. I'm not trying to listen to music all damn day. I can listen to an audiobook. That's normally what I do. Haven't done it much lately, though. Not gonna lie to you. Pandemic had me all messed up. I'm like, man, I'm trying to watch something on TV. I ain't trying to sit and read. It's already quiet here all day. But check it out. I'm about to go ahead and get out of here. I got to return some of these calls from the people back at home. Let me see. What do we have this week? You'll have some power theories and some updates on anything I find there. I'll start the character breakdowns of this show so we can actually know specifically about them, where they're from, what they're planning, who their family members are. So I'll have those who is probably one a day until I'm probably only going to do probably 8 characters. Yeah, it's probably like six or 8 characters. I'll probably do maybe just those 6 main ones. We'll see. But I had a who is for y'all. Of course, Friday we have the Shah episode 9 after show discussion. Sundays we got Power, of course. Mike Tyson comes out on the 25th on Hulu. He said don't watch it, but I pay for Hulu, Mike, so I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch your documentary, your docuseries, whatever you got to. So don't look at it like that. But so we got that. I don't know what days I'm going to do those. I don't know. We'll figure it out, y'all. We will figure it out. But for sure, Friday, we got the Shy, Sunday Power. We're going to be doing the live reviews and recaps of House of Dragon on Mondays, 9 p.m. Eastern. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You do get daily uploads from me. Support the channel. Cash App is at the bottom of the screen. MOEDOTJ. Thank y'all for watching. I'm out.